Well, I want to take you back live now to the scene of breaking news here on KCAL 9, and we want to welcome in our CBS 2 News viewers joining our coverage right here of this fire burning in Riverside. Riverside fire crews are on the scene, as you can see here. This is a wind-driven fire. The brush fire is burning in the Santa Ana River bottom. This is near Redwood Drive and Mission Inn Avenues. That's in downtown Riverside there, and you can see just how much dry brush is in the area. Also, because of the wind, embers are moving around and lighting up spot fires and palm trees all along streets throughout the area. So this fire technically could spread very quickly here as the winds continue to build throughout the day. There are now mandatory evacuations for people living along Indian Hill Road. And CAL FIRE, of course, is going to need a lot of help. They're sending a full vegetation fire response team to help the city fire crews out there. Right now, joining us on the phone right now is Tyler Reynolds from the Riverside City Fire Department. This looks pretty serious out there. Can you give us more information on when this started and what's going on out there?
Absolutely. It's a very serious situation out here with the winds. Started about 11 o'clock is when we got the call, shortly after 11. It started as a small brush fire reported in the river bottom. For everybody that's trying to find this exact location, 92501 zip code, downtown Riverside. It's adjacent to Mount Rubidoux. Unfortunately, a lot of unfortunate citizens live in here. So right now we're dealing with a lot of life, a lot of property at risk. Multiple people live in the river bottom, along with a lot of residential neighborhoods adjacent to this. So we have a lot of risk to firefighters. They're down inside. The river bottom is a very dangerous location. Every firefighter knows that fighting a fire in the river bottom alone without the winds, that's a whole thing in itself. But now with winds up to 30 miles an hour, we're getting gusts of sometimes 40 miles an hour. Should be stronger than that around 3 o'clock, which is normal in this area. They have a firefighter on their hands, and we're throwing as much resources as possible, along with mutual aid from CAL FIRE, working as a unified command on this now with aircraft support, trying to get a handle on this.
And Captain, can you give us an idea when you're describing the river bottom, for people who aren't familiar with what exactly that is, can you describe it for us?
Absolutely. So the river bottom, it'll be a dry area, obviously in the summertime, with a lot of thick brush, a lot of bamboo, a lot of overhead trees. That's watered down in the wintertime with heavy amounts of water that flows through there, basically like a river. And in the summertime, you have this overgrown brush area. Now, when you get a fire in this area, today it's moving towards the south with the winds pushing it at about 30 to 40 miles an hour. So the threat that you have of this heavy fuel, along with the spot fires coming out of this river bottom that's now threatening homes, you have this recipe for a large-scale incident. So we have multiple resources trying to do everything they can to stop this, so we don't have any life or property at stake.
Yeah, Captain, we're looking at a shot on the left side of the screen there. I don't know if you can see it, but we're seeing our aerial shot. You can see a lot of homes, as you mentioned, a lot of property in the area. And on the right side, we have our ground crew there, and we really can see what you're talking about. A lot of dry brush. It looks like a lot of pine needles, just a lot of dry brush that's in this area there. And any idea whether or not this area and other fires we've seen in the last few weeks or so, there have been homeless encampments in these areas. Is this a case that you might be looking at? Is that something that may be a situation here?
That's a huge possibility. Nothing confirmed on how the fire started. We've had multiple small fires in the past. That's always been a problem. A lot of our unfortunate citizens that do live down in this area, we've had problems with small fires. Now, with this today, firefighters are down in here, and obviously you have a fast-moving brush fire, but there's a lot of overhead obstructions. There's trees that could fall down on them. There's the fire itself. Then we have the wind. So with the wind, the temperature, the humidity, there's a lot of risk to firefighters right now that are down inside that river bottom. At the same time, there's people that live in there. There's a lot of animals. And then we have the ground resources doing structured defense outside this river bottom, doing everything that they can so it doesn't catch any houses on fire. Then we have the overhead with the aircraft doing everything they can to stop the forward movement of this fire. So hopefully we can get a handle on it. Right now we don't have any structures damaged or any reported injuries.
That is good news, Captain. Now, any more information on evacuations? We're reporting just a short time ago that there are some mandatory evacuations for people living along Indian Hill Road. Can you tell us if that's changed at all?
Mandatory evacuations are in effect along the adjacent trails in the residential neighborhoods of this river bottom. And when I say that, you'll have a lot of bicyclists that ride along this river bottom. You'll have a lot of recreational activities, and then you have the residential neighborhoods. So we're putting mandatory evacuations in effect, and we're asking the public to provide for safety at all times. Let the crews come in, safely secure your house, and evacuate the area if law enforcement tells you to do so. With all the help from the fire departments, our public utilities are going to be out there. Along with law enforcement, we're asking people to drive slow. There's a lot of traffic for Christmas shopping taking place. We're asking people to do what fire department and law enforcement tells you to do to evacuate this area.
And